wouldn't have asked me that. See, now the whole panel's going to be about Star Trek. You're like, doggone it. I have so many, I love Tamaki, just plain flat love him. I think I had more fun playing Tamaki than any other character because I fell in love with Ouran before the show was even licensed, which nobody ever does. I mean, most voice actors don't even see a show before they actually get cast and they start working on it. But Caitlin Glass told me about Ouran, and she's like, there's this character, it's you, it's you. He plays the piano, this and that, and so I watched a couple of episodes and I fell in love with Tamaki and the show in general. But so when we actually recorded it and I actually got to play that character, I just savored every line, you know what I mean? Like just wring every ounce of experience, you know, like open up all your receptors and just experience the moment, because once the line's recorded, it's, you know, it's past and you move on. So there were many times, like when I would record a line and I was having so much fun, you know, Caitlin would say, okay, that was great, let's go to the next line. And I would say, can I do it again? I just want to do it again. Can I do it one more time? And she's like, okay. So I just loved it. There were so many lines about, I loved the, welcome, poor man, to our world of beauty. And of course the outtake, I don't know if you heard it, but there's an outtake where what I try to do sometimes, you guys, is depending on how long the line is, I'll look at it and then I'll kind of keep it in flash memory, you know, just for a moment, memorize it, and then watch the screen so you can make sure you match the mouth flaps. Because, you know, if you're trying to read the line and then watch the screen, which is usually the case, sometimes, you know, you miss the mouth movements. So I thought I had the line. So look at welcome, poor man, to our world of beauty. Pause, welcome, poor man, a little pause there, to our world, longer pause, of beauty, and beauty's long. So, okay, so I'm watching the screen, boop, 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 and I'm like, welcome, poor man, to our world of crap. And for just 1 minute, I forgot the word beauty. And clearly my flash memory doesn't last too long. Favorite episode of Star Trek? Oh, you did it there, girl. I'm sorry, but I'm all jazzed now. There was, third season, there was an episode of Star Trek called Requiem for Methuselah. It's not one of the more popular ones. I mean, everyone remembers Trouble with Tribbles, and everyone remembers, like, the gangster ones, or the Spock fighting, fighting Kirk, right? This episode, stop that. Oh my gosh. In this episode, and you might not even know it by name, but I'll tell you what it was. The Enterprise, there's a plague on a planet. The Enterprise needs this raw, not chemical, but element, like a mineral, to create a vaccine. And they find it on this planet. So they go to this planet to get it, and they find this man there who lives, they think, by himself. And he's very wealthy and very intelligent. And he's like, you can't have it, it's my planet. And they're like, look, we desperately need it, you can't deny us this. And so he reluctantly agrees. And over the course of time, suddenly he gets nicer and nicer, and then he invites him back to his palace, and he has this amazing mansion. And he has like original Da Vinci paintings, original Brahms compositions written in manuscript, like in Brahms' hand. All of these amazing works of art, books, a Gutenberg Bible, first generation stuff. And Kirk and Spock and McCoy are just blown away by this guy's enormous acquisition of priceless things. Then suddenly, the door opens and the guy's like, I need to apologize. I have failed in my duties to introduce you to my ward, it's like a girl that he has been given custody of. And this beautiful woman comes out. And of course, Kirk is like, boop, boop, boop. You know how Kirk is, you know. And so he and the girl start hitting it off. And Kirk's like really falling hard. at which, you know, he messes around with girls, but he doesn't ever really fall hard. When it's time to go back to the ship, he's like, see ya, and back to the ship. So then, what you find out is, at the end of the episode, that this man, Mr. Flint, he was all of those people in history. He was